Welcome to today's episode of Taekwondo Life Magazine Live. My name is Master Marc Zirogiannis. I'm your host. I am the editor-in-chief of Taekwondo Life Magazine, and I am glad to be with you today talking about an announcement we posted yesterday that the Para-Taekwondo has been confirmed on the LA 2028 Paralympic Games program. It's pretty exciting. We are a member of the Believe Network. Do you believe? So for those of you that have some familiarity with this, we did expect the Taekwondo would be included, but you don't know for sure. It was successful. The United States got a medal. It was pretty exciting at the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. However, while we hoped for it and we believed that it was something that would happen, you end up in a situation where you have to wait for these decisions, and there are a lot of considerations that need to come into play. So yes, in fact, it was confirmed, and we will talk about that in today's exciting episode. But first, a word from our sponsor, BetOnline. BetOnline remains your number one source for all your sports betting this season. Everything from the NFL playoffs, which have been exciting, to the pro and college basketball, UFC, MMA, and more. You'll find all the latest odds, team matchup info, and player news and game trends at BetOnline. With live betting options, free contests, and live scores for almost any game or sport imaginable, BetOnline is truly the fastest and easiest way to bet on all your favorite leagues and events. Head to the website today or use your mobile device to join and receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Make sure to use the promo code BLEAV, that's BLEAV, to receive your rewards. BetOnline, where the gaming starts. So, as I said, we already knew that Taekwondo would be part of the Para program for Paris 2024, but there have been some changes and expansions there. Yesterday, the International Paralympic Committee and the 2028 Los Angeles Paralympic Games sports program announced that Para-Taekwondo would be one of the 22 events that would take place here in the United States in 2028. It will be the third consecutive Paralympics that the sport has been a part of following its debut in Tokyo 2020, which is very, very exciting. The other thing that they announced, which is pretty exciting, starting in Paris 2024, is the increase of events from 6 athlete medals to 10, which opens up the field of play, and they increased the quota of athletes from 72 athletes to 120 athletes for the Paris Games, the Paralympic Games. Really, really important. I mean, I have friends that just got back from, fellow referees, colleagues that just got back from Mexico's Taekwondo Congress there, hosted by PATU International Refresher. And my understanding is a significant amount of time with these international referees was spent working on Paralympic rules and understanding the Paralympic classifications, because this is a big deal. I mean, there will be more medals for Paralympic Taekwondo than there will be for the regular program of Taekwondo, which is really pretty interesting and exciting. Following today's announcement, which was yesterday, World Taekwondo President Chungwan Chao said, "We are delighted that Para-Taekwondo will feature at the third Paralympic Games in a row in Los Angeles. The sport has become, in a very long way, in a very short space of time, and has now cemented its place as an important Paralympic sport. It is hugely successful debut in Tokyo, which was reflected in the IPC's decision to increase the number of medals and athletic quota for Paris. We are grateful to the IPC for their continued trust and support, and we have no doubt that our athletes will put on another great show in Paris and Los Angeles to inspire even more people all around the world." And that's from President Cho. So in Paris, as I said, there'll be 5 men's and 5 women's weight categories, leading to 10 medals, total of a quota of 12 athletes per category. The men's categories, and then the weight classes, of course, which are different. So that is really, really exciting. The other 22 sports, you have para badminton, blind football, para judo, which is pretty cool, para table tennis, wheelchair tennis, para archery. I had the pleasure in 2016 in the 100 days lead up to that Olympics in Rio. I was invited as part of the press corps to attend an event with Michelle Obama in New York City, and there were a lot of the para athletes were there, and I saw one of the gentlemen who was competing. He had no arms, and he was competing in the para archery, and he did an exhibit. It was one of the most incredible, inspiring, and amazing things I have truly ever seen. So this is very exciting. You can check out the WT's website. There'll be more to come. If you really want to find out more about Para-Taekwondo, like I said, it's becoming much more information. There are different classifications depending on whether you have cognitive disability, whether you have physical limitations, whether you have blindness, whether you're in a wheelchair. They certainly don't all compete, obviously, in the same divisions, which is probably part of the reason why they expanded the number of athletes and the number of categories. But exciting news, good for Taekwondo, good for the para community, especially with the Olympics being in the United States in Los Angeles in 2028. So I look forward to seeing you on the mat. This is Master Marc Zirogiannis reminding you to check out, to like, to subscribe, and of course that this episode has been brought to you by our partners over at Bet Online.